Hi, I'm Ruth, and right now I'd like to share some information with you about using doTerra essential oils for dogs who are experiencing pain. Now, although our dogs cannot verbally communicate to us that they are in pain or the location of their pain, at times it can be pretty obvious because you will see that they are consistently looking at an area, they might be licking it or biting it, or they may even react to a light touch from you in that area. Now, we know that the most significant sign of pain in any animal is lack of normal behavior. So, if at any time you feel like your dog is acting in an abnormal manner, you can certainly suspect some pain. Now, there are other pain indicators in the dog. These include shaking, flattening of the ears, suddenly becoming aggressive, panting, refusing to play, withdrawing from the family, sleeping more than usual, and a loss of appetite. So the question is, how do you address this? Well, you must first determine if the dog needs to see a veterinarian. None of us are veterinarians. So after seeing the vet, if there are no contraindications, you can then introduce the dog to the doTerra essential oils. Now, there are certain cautions that we always try to remember. Number one, never use essential oils of any kind on or near the ears, eyes, nose, or genital area. Secondly, use caution with animals that are on certain medications, are very young, pregnant, or nursing. That's part of the reason we see the veterinarian. And third, if the dog has a dermal patch or is being given some other topical medication, we do not use the oils topically on the dog. Now, doTerra essential oils are the only oils safe to use on dogs, as they are the only oils with consistent chemistry, which then allows us to expect certain outcomes. Whenever dealing with pain, our primary questions seem to be what might be the cause of this pain? What's the source of the pain? Is there an identified injury or illness that we know about? Is this muscular? Is it ligamentous? Is it digestive? Is there swelling? Is there an open wound? Do they have a cut or a bruise? All of these must be considered when deciding exactly which oil we want to use, the oil that will provide the most and best benefit for the dog. With the dogs, the best doTerra oils to use for addressing identified pain are copaiba, frankincense, helichrysum, turmeric, myrrh, lavender, marjoram, and the Aroma Touch blend. These oils can be diffused as long as the dog has the ability to leave the room where the diffuser is operating. That is absolutely critical. If they are not comfortable with that oil, they need to be able to leave the room. Now, if you're using the topically, it's going to be critical to use the right dilution. And in dogs, we use 0.5% to 3%, and that's going to depend on the weight of the dog and any other pre-existing conditions. Now, after applying the oil, if you feel like the dog's behavior is indicating an adverse reaction, all you have to do is dilute the area with an application of a carrier oil. If you don't have something like fractionated coconut oil, that's fine. You can use common kitchen oils such as a vegetable oil or an olive oil. Put that right in the same area where you put the essential oil, and that will dilute it fine. Now, if this is overwhelming and you feel a little bit uncomfortable about knowing exactly how to use the oils, I'm here to help. As a certified animal aromatherapy specialist, I'll be happy to guide you in choosing the right oils and then supporting you in using those oils correctly as you care for your family member, the dog. Contrast that to purchasing oils at a retail store. If there is actually someone assisting you at the register, you might get a thank you, or as you leave, you might get a little wave and the comment to have a nice day. But then you get home and you don't have a clue. You don't know how much of the oil to use. You don't know how often to use it. If you feel like the dog has had some kind of a reaction you don't understand, you have no place to turn. And then if you try to get information on the internet, it's confusing, contradictory, and frightening. So when you purchase from me, you need to understand you truly get me. If you'll go to Linktree/Ruth Mitchell Galladay, you can either click the link to set up a wellness consultation with me for you and your dog, or if you wish to just purchase the oils to use for yourself and your dog, you can click the link that says referral.doterra.me/ and then it has my ID number. My link is also in the comments here. So let's keep you and your dog happy and healthy at home.